Hey, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. As you can see, today's bad boy is by Corgi. It's the Aviation Archive editions, 1/72 diecast. It's of a Junkers Ju-88A, which was a German multirole bomber designed in the mid-1930s. Sorry, it was sort of nicknamed a Schnellbomber, or a fast bomber. It was first introduced in the Luftwaffe in 1939. It saw extensive service on most theatres of World War II. It was manufactured from 1936 until war's end, with nearly 15,000 of these aircraft and all its variants built. So, they served as bombers, night fighters, and also reconnaissance aircraft. So this particular aircraft is from Operation Steinbock, as you can see. So we'll get this bad boy open. The important bit, have a look at this aircraft. So what we've got here is we take the box open. It's got a little certificate, as you can see. Has some details about the aircraft, and obviously some other ones that are available from Corgi. So we'll put that to the side. Take this little bit of casing out. Drop that. What we'll do is we'll lift this whole thing out of the backing base. Got that all there. We'll take this this will be the noisy bit, hopefully. Take this off. I bought this off a seller in England, so I had a bit of a fly over here. It was quite pricey. It's Corgi, so it was worth it. It's pretty rare, these ones. It's $210 Australian. That was including the taxes, GST, and the obviously the postage over here. So the stand goes together. It's got just your normal Corgi stand. So that's actually metal. That feels like plastic. So we'll put that to the side. We'll take this plastic protection off and reveal this beast. Look at that. What we'll do is we'll try and get this to pop out. I don't want to break that. Don't want to break any of this actually, because it is quite expensive. So you just got to push these little panels in here to get it to pop up a little bit. I'll grab it by the middle of the fuselage and hopefully not drop it. And there we have it. What we'll do is we'll move this out of the way. So obviously it comes, what we'll do is we'll see if, can we rest it? No, it's got that little point there. Can't really put this down, but what we can do is we'll utilise this stand. How about that? That's a smart thing to do. So we'll put it on its stand. And that's as it would sit on its stand. But it does have the little packet there. That does include the landing gear and everything like that, which I assume is a pretty straightforward thing to put on. So we'll see if we can get this to pop out. As you can see, it's all nice and neat there. So it's a Corgi. They do rotate. The wheels do spin. So that's obviously the module for the rear wheel, and and that's obviously for the wheel bay doors. So we'll put that to the side here. What we'll do is we'll pick up the important bit, this bad boy, and that little grommet got stuck inside it. So we'll flip it over on its back. As you can see, it's bomber configuration, but sort of a night bomber. So it's got all the black underneath. Nice satin black finish, as you can see. We're on a sunny Melbourne winter's day. You can see all the panel lines nicely. It's quite well detailed. So what we'll do is we'll endeavour to try and put some landing gear on. What do you reckon? So I'll try. So these little sections will be for if you want wheels up. So what we'll do is we'll try and see if we can manage to successfully. Okay, so there's a slight difference between the distance of those little pins, so that definitely fits in this side, and that one just flew off my little table. and that fits on that side, so that's pretty straightforward.
This is taking forever.
So if we look at the landing gear, I mean, there is no instructions that I saw. So this one goes in here, and then this little bay door will go on the opposite side because the hole differences are quite small. I don't know if this is in focus or not. What we'll do is we'll...
Go!
Oh, sorry about that, my stupid camera seemed to have decided to turn itself off while I was halfway through. So, what we'll do is we'll continue where we were at and just put this little final bay door on. If it'll allow me to do so. There we go. And then this wheel will go in like so, and we'll get to the oops, sorry about that, the undercarriage here. My dog decided to just go for a walk, so if you hear a weird scraping sound, that is my dog deciding to walk while I'm recording this. So, as I like to do it, I like to do this outside because I think natural light's really important. It really shows off the really fine details of these models, I think. I mean, you can record inside, it's easy done, you've got a controlled environment, but outside's a bit more harder to do, but I think it's worth the effort. But look at this, this paintwork on this is magic. Look at this, it's mint. Look at that detail that's in that paintwork. No doubt this will be all like hand painted on there, but the detail on this, whew, fan-freaking-tastic. Definitely, I'm glad I made this purchase. I was a little bit apprehensive because of the cost. It was quite a pricey object, but I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's definitely a really cool rendition of a Junkers Ju-88. Yeah, this paintwork is magic. But as you can see inside there, if you can see inside the cockpit there, we'll try and get a zoom in for you. It's got the pilot figures, co-pilot, rear gunners and everything like that, so which is pretty cool. So we'll zoom back out. But and as you can see, it is Corgi, so we do have all the correct information on this aircraft. We want to have all the correct markings, which is really cool. You can see how the camouflage blends into the fuselage markings there really well. You can hardly see the fuselage markings. The camouflage on this is definitely well. No, this is definitely a pretty cool looking kit. I think it's really good. It's very nice. I like it. And we'll try and do a sausage finger test without having some things break. But as you can see, it's quite a large die-cast model. It does present well. The propellers do spin quite freely. It's got all the MGs and everything like that, and all their locations. Even underneath, it's got the little fuselage pod underneath there, the fuselage area where there is someone lying in there, manning the guns. But overall, I think this is a very excellent model. Very, very good representation of the aircraft. And I'm definitely, look, if you can get it at a reasonable price, I'd definitely go for it. I reckon it's pretty cool. It's definitely one of the different sort of schemes, paint schemes wise. But if you just sit it down there, and I think it's definitely a nice aircraft. But as I said, like if you want to put it on the stand, it's quite basic. There's the hole, and just whack it on there, and job done. And there you have it. That's it on the stand. And as I said, it is quite a large aircraft, as you can see. But yeah, no, we'll try and keep it short. That's about it. So what we've got here is 1/172nd scale diecast. This is from Corgi, the Aviation Archive editions of the Junkers Ju-88A from Operation Steinbock, February 1944. So yeah, as per usual, I will take some photos of this with some more closer detail without my sausage fingers in the way. And yeah, if you found this video helpful in any way, give us a like if you can, and feel free to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with any more videos that I do post up in the future. I mean, I do have quite an extensive collection to start putting up, but look, it's all up to you, isn't it? But hopefully you've been enjoying these videos that I've been doing, and yeah, I really appreciate you all having a look and even giving me a like when you can. So yeah, all right, well, have a good rest of your day, and thanks again for coming. Cheers.